In 2026, we've already seen several important FDA approvals, and the second half of the year could bring even more. From new cancer therapies to a potential step toward a functional cure for hepatitis B, these upcoming FDA decisions could change treatment options for thousands of patients. My name is Sabrina McCrear, Assistant Editor at AJMC, and this is Beyond the Clinic. First up is gedatolisib, which could be approved in July for certain patients with advanced breast cancer. What makes this therapy notable is that it's designed for patients with the PIK3CA wild-type disease, a group that makes up more than half of second-line HR-positive breast cancer cases, but has relatively few targeted treatment options. Clinical trial results showed meaningful improvements in progression-free survival, making this one of the more closely watched oncology decisions this summer. Also in July, the FDA will decide whether isatuximab can be given as a subcutaneous injection instead of only through an IV. While the drug is already approved for multiple myeloma, this new formulation could shorten treatment times, reduce infusion-related reactions, and make therapy more convenient for patients. In August, the FDA will review iberdomide for relapsed or refractory multiple myeloma. If approved, it would become the first drug in a new class known as cell mods. These therapies work differently from existing treatments by helping break down proteins that myeloma cells need to survive. Another reason this application is drawing attention is that it uses minimal residual disease, or MRD negativity, as its primary endpoint, a growing measure of how deeply a treatment eliminates cancer. September brings a decision on zidesamtinib, a targeted therapy for patients with ROS1 positive non-small cell lung cancer, whose disease has progressed after earlier treatment. The drug was specifically designed to overcome resistance mutations while also reaching tumors in the brain, two major challenges in treating these rare forms of lung disease. In October, the FDA is expected to decide on bepirovirsen for chronic hepatitis B. Unlike today's antivirals, which suppress the virus, bepirovirsen is designed to reduce the viral proteins that prevent the immune system from clearing the infection. If approved, it would become the first antisense oligonucleotide for hepatitis B and could move the field closer to a functional cure. Finally, December could bring approval of anito-cel, a next-generation CAR T-cell therapy for relapsed or refractory multiple myeloma. Early clinical trials have shown deep and durable responses, and the therapy uses a novel D-domain technology designed to improve targeting while potentially reducing some of the toxicities associated with current CAR T-cell therapies. For patients who have exhausted other options, another CAR T therapy could significantly expand their treatment choices. These are just a few of the FDA decisions we'll be watching throughout the end of this year, and each has a potential to reshape care in its own respective disease area. For more in-depth analysis on these FDA decisions, click the link below or visit ajmc.com to see our continued coverage on these approvals and what they mean for clinicians, payers, and patients. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow AJMC on social media for more healthcare news and analysis.